Okay. One more time. Hi, everybody. Good to see you again. We have another Monday today. Leila, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Ilkin, nice haircut. When did you have your haircut, Ilkin? Huh? Ilkin, when did you have your haircut? Yesterday, Saturday, Friday? When?
No, today.
Today. Oh, I
Yes.
see. Very good. Mariam, Nigar, how are you?
I'm a little
Alright, thank
bad.
you.
Okay.
Good. All right. Are you ready for class? Are you ready for new week?
Of course.
Did you go to school today?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Me, yes.
so,
Okay, good.
I just go.
Yeah, it is good, right? Going to school, meeting your friends, walking around. I don't know. Sometimes sitting home every day, it may be boring. Anyway, good. So, guys, we will continue. Last time, as you know, we started this P6 2014. And hopefully, if we finish this today, we will finish and we will move to 2015 papers. Okay. And after the 2016, actually, we have a lot to learn, but step by step. Okay. But once again, just solving here, it is not enough. All right. After we solve this, you have to practice the questions. So when you solve them again, can you solve the questions without any mistake or not? If you can do so, that means that you really understand. Otherwise, you need to practice every time. You don't have to, because sometimes we can watch something, we can see something, we can listen to something, but actually our eyes, our brain, sometimes they are different, right? Your eyes say that, okay, Mr. Ilkin, you understand everything, but when you just try yourself, you will see how much really you understand, right? For example, if I give you some instruction to play tennis, you need to hold the racket like this, you need to stand like this. Okay, that's a theory, but you understand. But when you just go to the court and hold the racket, it is different, right? Because in your brain, everything is easy. But how about in real life? Can you put this into practice? And that's why you need to practice again and again. While you are doing this, maybe you can solve the question, okay? But by doing the same question again and again, I mean, until you understand 100%, it gives you a lot of self-confidence. So last time we did, I think, how many questions? 15 or 16? Okay, we stopped here. Okay, so now today we will continue from here. If you have already practiced, that is great. If not, so we are going to practice here. What is the date today? It is March 15.
50.
Okay. Now, usually in every Sasmo paper, they ask one question related to cryptarithm. Cryptarithm is a kind of, let's say, it's a mathematical puzzle, right? Here, letters are replaced by, digits are replaced by letters, okay? And there are very simple rules when you're dealing with these questions. The first rule is the first digit in the question is not equal to 0. Okay, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Here in the picture, as you see, EH. What do we understand by this? That means that EH is a 2-digit number, right? MATH, that means that also it is a 4-digit number, which means that M cannot be equal to 0. E cannot be equal to 0. And also another simple rule is here, different letters represent different digits, right? For example, E and H, they cannot be equal to the same digits, okay? These are very simple but important rules when you are dealing with cryptarithm problems, okay? So who solved this question? Anybody? Guys, let's solve this together for 13 and maybe 14 and the 15. Okay. Would you like to try first, or shall we solve it together? Niga, what do you think? Did you solve it or not yet?
no, I didn't solve it.
Okay, guys, let me give you time. It's very easy question, okay? And Also here, you need to pay attention. Here it says that that number is less than 5,000, okay? And using this one, what number does math represent? Okay, you have 2.5 minute try. It's very easy question. And after that, let's discuss this, okay? You have 2.5 minutes. If you can solve this correctly, you will give 5 points to yourself. Okay. Yes. There's a kind of spring here. Did you see numbers? Oh, it's here.
That's like this laptop queen.
All right. And I need tissue. All right. Because you dropped something on it. Wait.
Hey, no! No!
Okay. Nigar, are you sure?
No.
Elmira? Really? I think it is correct, maybe. Um, any others? Nigar and Elmira? One more. Let's do this together. That's the last answer. Layla. Layla, you need to find MATH, right? The 4-digit number.
I know H's.
What is MATH, the 4-digit number? It says, what number does MATH? That's math represents. Okay. So how do you solve this? Since actually we know that they are digits, right? And EH times EH, we are just squaring a number or multiplying a number by itself here. And here that is 6, right? So that means that here 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3. So what are the possible values for h? Let me just write here. It can be maybe 4, right? Because 4 times 4 is 16. The last digit is 4. So one possible answer is 4. Second number is 6. 6 times 6, also 36. We have two possible answers. 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8, 64. 9 times 9, 81. No, only the two possible answers. That means that h is equal to 46. I mean, 4, 6, 4, or is equal to 6. Okay, we are done with this. And now I need to consider one by one. Number one is suppose that h is equal to 4. Okay. If h is equal to 4, I have here 4, right? Here I have 4, and I have here 4. So here we have e. So e times what number actually ends with in 5, for example. 2 times 4, right? That means that either that e is equal to 2, because 2 times 4, it is 8, or not 3 times 4, 4 times 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any other answer? Any other digits for E? 2 times 4, it is 8. 1 times 4, it cannot be 1. It cannot be, if it is 3, 3 times 4, no. 4 times, no. And 5 times 4, 5, 6 times 4, 7 times, also it can be 7, right? Because 7 times 4 also 28. 8 times 4, 32, 9 times 4, 36. Okay, for E, if H is equal to 4, that means that E is equal to 2 or 7. So immediately we have to check this answer. This is 24, and the second one is 74, right? 24 times 24, and 74 times 74. But if you multiply this number, 74 times 74, it is greater than 5,000. So that's why this cannot be the answer. Why? Because it should be less than 5,000. And how about if it is 2? 24 times 24, that is 76. Also, it is just a 3-digit number. So also this cannot be equal to 2, which means that this cannot be equal to 4. Now next answer is next number is 6, right?
Yes.
So A6. So this cannot be equal to 4. So now how about H is equal to 6? If H is equal to 6, right? So here we have 6. 6 times what number ends with 8? It's not 1, not 2, maybe
3.
3.
is
4.
equal to 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7,
8.
8,
8.
right?
8.
8. And also this actually E cannot be equal to 8, right? Because if it is 8, here we have 8 is 6 times 8 is 6. And the result is greater than 5,000, right? Because 8 is 6 is more than 6,000. So also immediately this cannot be the answer. That's it. So we have only one option. Then we will check this. 36 times 36. That's equal to what? That's equal to, here we have 6 times 6, 36. And 18 with 3, it is 21. 3 times 6, 18. 1, and here we have 10. So the answer is 6, 9, 2, 1. So math is 1,296. And that's just simple one. Usually there's some problems, it takes a lot of time, but the only way is we need to check one by one, but we need to think fast. Otherwise, it may take a lot of time. Leila, did you understand? Ilkin, any questions?
Mr. Kazim, I can't understand this. Can you explain again, please?
From the beginning?
Yes.
Ilkin, for a while, like, can we just skip this? Okay, now try again. Okay, what you have to do here is this one is 6, right? So what number times number ends with 6? Is it 1 times 1 or 2 times 2 or 3 times 3, 4 times 4? What numbers? We have only 2 digits, right? It's only 4 or 6. 4 times 4, 16. The last digit is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. The last digit is 6. So now that means that age can be only 4 or 6. So now we can just consider, suppose that age is equal to 4. If it is 4, then what are the possible values for E? That's only 2 and 7. So when it is 4, it doesn't work because 24, 24, one option, for example, it is, here we have 4-digit number. 24 times 24, it is 676. It's not 3-digit number. I mean 4-digit number. And how about 74 times 74? It is more than 5,000. And that's why also it cannot be the answer, because answer should be less than 5,000. So that means that these are not possible answers. Then I'm considering the second case for H. How about if H equals 6 here? If H equals 6, then what should be E? E can be 3 or 8. If E is equal to 8, if you substitute here, we have 86. But 86 times 86, it's greater than 5,000. So it also 8 cannot be the answer here. I mean, E cannot be 8. We have only one choice. Then H must be equal to 6. E is it must be equal to 3. So 36 times 36, it is 1,296, right? It works, so it is less than 5,000 and satisfying all the conditions. And that's the answer. Okay, you can again have a look. Okay, still if you don't understand, I can give you another example and we can solve this once again. And that is interesting question. I saw this question like 15 years ago when I was teaching grade 9 students at one school in Myanmar. All right, guys, you should try this. And it actually, I suggest you to solve this question using simple algebra if you can. Okay. So try this. Okay, after 2 minutes, let's discuss this. This is also a beautiful, nice question. You have only 2.5 minutes. Leila, can you read the question first?
Yes, there are there are 100 bonds to be shared among 100 monks.
What is ban,
Consider.
Leila? Do you know what is the ban?
No.
Nigar, what is ban?
Bun, it is as the,
In Russian, what is it in Russian?
so I say in Russian, yes?
Yes.
It is as the book, some sweet, as I don't know how to explain it. Something sweet, or no.
Mariam, what is ban in Russian or in Azeri language? I don't know, doesn't matter.
In Russian, it's buka actually, but uh, it's something flour. Yes, made from flour.
Did you say bulka?
Bulka. Yes.
Yes.
Bulka. How about buluchka?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's true.
Yes,
It's true.
yes. Yes, it's true.
Yeah, that's buluchka,
But
right?
it's small.
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
Ashka buluchka.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, now you understand, right, Leila? Buluchka. Yeah, actually now it's because it sounds a bit weird. Anyway, buluchka. You know, also monks. Monks are, let's say, some people, doesn't matter. Actually, these monks, they are religious people, right? They spend a lot of time at temples or pagodas. Anyway, here we can just see that we are two different types of people. Number one is, let's say, primary students and the secondary school students, okay? And they are sharing buluchka as buns. Anyway, so there are 100 buns to be shared among 100 monks, consisting of senior and junior monks, right? Senior means older, junior means younger, right? The senior monks get 3 buns each because they are big, they need to eat more. And every 3 junior monks share 1 bun. There's 3 people, they're just sharing 1 bun. You're just cutting 1 bun into 3 pieces and giving 1 piece to each junior monk. The question is then, how many senior monks are there? Okay, Lena, now did you understand the question? Okay, guys, now start. Okay, you have 2 minutes. After that, if you have the answer, write it in the chat box. And after that, we will discuss together. Where's the plates? Huh? Oi. Elmira, your
Mr.
answer is
Cosmos.
correct. Ilkin, your answer is
Oh,
wrong.
thank you.
Tara, it is wrong. Mariam and Nigar, Leila, it is wrong. Mariam, where is your answer?
I maybe had an answer, but I'm not sure it's correct.
Okay, I will make you sure. Don't worry. Just leave your answer. Let me see.
Okay.
No, Nigar.
I'm not solving and I'm not sure in it.
Okay. Guys, again, you are grade 6. As soon you will be grade 7. At the time, you will see that you're going to solve every problem using algebra. Okay, using algebra actually makes your solutions much faster and easier. Okay, so I'm going to use very simple algebra. Uh, let's see the last one, Layla 32. No. Let me just make a simple table here. And we are talking about two different kinds of people here, right? That is junior and senior monks, all right? And suppose that here we have senior monks and junior monks. In the question, it says that how many senior monks do we have? So that's why I am going to use X to represent this number of senior monks. And suppose that here we have X, or if you want, let's say since it is whole number, I can use M. Let's say the number of senior monks is n. Here we have n. Okay. Mariam, now how many junior monks do we have?
Maybe n plus 3, yes.
No. Ilkin, how
No,
many
100
junior monks
minus
are
n.
there? Huh? Say again?
Me?
Say again?
100 minus n.
Very good. That is 100 minus n, right? Because altogether we have 100 monks, right? If we have n senior, the remaining one is junior. So the remaining one means 100 minus m. If we have 10 senior, then junior monks is 90. If we have 20 senior monks, then junior monks is 100 minus 20, that is 80. In general, if it is n, the junior monks will be 100 minus n. Okay. So, Nigar, the question is for you. Next question is for you. So, if we have n senior monks, how many bonds do they receive or do they get?
Senior, so 3 pounds or no?
3n, right? Because each
Yes.
senior monk gets 1 bond. If we have n senior monks, that means that we are giving them 3n bonds. Okay, Mariam, next question is for you. If we have 100 minus n junior monks, how many bonds are given to junior monks?
Then 100 minus 3n, right?
Say again?
100 minus 3n.
No, that is 100 minus n over 3. Right? For example, junior monks, right? If we have 3 junior monks, how many bonds do they get? Only one, right? Because 3 junior monks share 1 bond. If we have 6, for example, they get 2. If we are 9, for example, they get 3. In general, if we have X, for example, they get X over 3 bonds because 3 of them are sharing 1 bond, right? So that's why if we have 100 minus n junior monks and they receive 100 minus n over 3 because 3 of them are sharing 1 bond. So now in the question altogether we have 100 bonds and the second column gives us a number of bonds. Senior monks, they receive 3n bonds. Junior monks, that is 100 minus n over it is 3. Altogether that's equal to 100. Now we have a very simple equation. How do you solve this? Multiply both sides by 3. 3 times 3, it is 9n. 3 times 100 minus n over 3, it is just 100 minus n. And 3 times 100 is equal to 300. I just multiplied both sides by 3. Now 9n minus n is equal to 8n. And take 100 to the right hand side, it is 300 minus 100. And now from here, n is equal to 200 over 8, which is equal to 25. What is n? N is the number of junior monks. So the answer is number of senior monks, we have 25. Number of junior monks, we have 75.
Mr.
Yes,
Kevin.
Ilkin, you are a bit late.
Mr. Kevin, I have this answer, but I'm not sure.
Okay, guys, you need to solve in this way. You will get exact answer. Nigar, at that time, you don't say that, yeah, I have answer, but I'm not sure. Here we have 100% sure that's the answer. Because when you just guess, you may not be sure. But when you just solve them using this algebraic method, using equation, we are 100% sure that's the answer. We don't have any other way. Okay, guys, I think it's a little bit clear, right? As you see here, each senior monks, they are eating 3, so 25 times 3. As you see, they are eating 75 bucks. And junior monks, 3 of them sharing 1, so 75 over 3, that's equal to 25. Again, the sum of the buns, 100. The sum of the monks, it is 100. Okay, continue. Marian, can you read the question?
Yes. What is the least number of cuts required to cut 5 identical sausages so that they can be shared equally among 9 people?
Do you think that we saw similar question before, Mariam?
Yes, yes, we solved.
Now
Yes.
try again, but you need to explain your answer. If you answer correctly, you will get 10 points, okay? Give 10 points to yourself. Let's see how many points you get. You have 2.5 minutes. Think, okay? And Ilkin, did you understand the question?
Yes, I understand.
Good.
I
Leila,
did
how
it.
about you?
Yes, I do understand.
Okay then. Let's see. Okay, you have 2.5 minutes. But you need to explain your answer if you get anything. Elmira, did you get anything?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Sarah, how about you?
Maybe two.
Two? Is it possible? How?
Yes.
How?
I don't know.
I have got two versions, like, but I don't know.
Yeah, Sarah, Nigar, 5, 5. Sarah, why 5? Can you explain your answer? Why?
I think five. It's like five sausages are have got like. Can explain how I can explain that? Mm, I don't know how to explain that.
Nigar, how about you?
Mr. Kasser. Yes, I think we need to find the minimum cuts, yes, required to 5 sausages. So I think minimal is 5 because if we take, for example, 4, it will be not to be in identical parts for each person.
So, Nigar, you're also just guessing the answer?
No, I'm not guessing. I know that it can't be less than 5, and so I
But
don't know.
Mariam is saying that it's 4.
4.
Yes. I
But
think it's
Mariam, how?
how?
because maybe 4, because if we divide one sausage into 4 parts, we get 5, we cut 4 times, and we get 5 pieces, yes. And I think it's correct. But
But
Yeah, Mariam, I didn't understand. Can you say again?
I don't know how to explain too.
Okay.
But okay.
Guys, now I'll explain. Okay, if you have objections, let me know. All right. So the question is clear, right? The question is, we are given 5 identical sausages. Okay, our task here is we need to share them equally among 9 people so that it will be fair. Okay, nobody complains that I get less than somebody else. So everybody will get equal amount of sausage. Okay, my first actually attempt is here we have 5 identical sausages. All right, I will just put them next to each other like this on the table. That's the first one, and that is the second one, and that is the third one, and number 4 and number 5. Okay, now what my nice color is, let's say this red. My first cut is from here. That's my first cut. Okay, that is my first cut, and the second cut is from here. Okay, so my second cut. So now, Elmira, how many pieces do we have here?
10,
10 or 15?
10 piece. Oh, 15.
It is 15, right? As you see here, this one is a one piece. 1 and 2 and 3. Here, each sausage is divided into 3 equal pieces. So here I have, what is it? 15 pieces. 15 equal pieces, okay? So again, I'll just divide them into 2 parts. Number 1 is 9 pieces, and second part is 6 pieces. And this one, 9, they are all equal. I will give them, okay, to the people. It's already shared. So now how many left here? 6, okay? So now 6 pieces. My second one, I put them on the table like this again. 1, okay, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. 6 pieces, okay? Again, I take my knife and cut them into 2 parts. 1 and 2, okay? This is my third cut, and this one is my fourth cut. Nigar, how many pieces do we have here?
now we have um, uh is it 18 or
18, right? It is 18, and it is divisible by 9, right? So now I can give to each person two shares or 2 pieces. Okay, now do you think that everybody gets equal amount of sausage?
yes?
Yes, right? Everybody gets equally. And how many cuts did I make here? I made 4 cuts. This number 1, and this number 2, and number 3, and number 4. So just the least number of cuts we need is only 4, so that we can share these sauces equally among these 9 people. Ilkin, did you understand?
So, Mr. Qasim, I was right. Yes?
Yeah, Mariam, you were right, but you are not sure about the answer. Did you cut like this?
Yes.
How did you cut, Mariam? Did you
No,
cut it
no,
or?
I was just guessing. I was just guessing about this.
No, no, Mariam, just guessing is not enough. You need to
Mhm.
visualize how the things, for example, if I ask you, cut it, how would you cut it, for example?
Maybe first to cut, maybe like you, because I can cut first in 3 parts. You know that to cut each sausage in 3 parts, then each part in 2 parts. Maybe like this.
Okay. Other ways, I don't know, Mariam, if you have any other way, okay, share with me. All right. And even if you find less cuts, if possible, let me know. That's also, I just found it like this. And less than 4 cuts, can we make it or not? I don't know. But now, so far, it is 4 is the least number of cuts needed to share these sources equally. Okay, anyway, guys, let's move. Okay, at least you have some idea now about this question. Uh, Now that's also interesting question. Not so easy, but you need to try. Before you try, I'm going to give you one again hint. Let me just reminder. All right. Let me just write here. Here we have, let's say S is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus N. Okay. So Elmira, do you remember this? How do you find the sum of the first N natural numbers?
Can you repeat the question?
How do you find the sum of the first N
Mr.
natural numbers?
Mr. Kasim, can you repeat the question? I can't hear you.
Really? Let me check my microphone. Elmira, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. My question is, Elmira, what is the formula to find the sum of the first N natural numbers? It
Maybe
is
we have
N
to.
times
And
N plus 1 over 2. Do you remember this?
no, but now yes.
Yes, guys, you need to know this. Actually, that is very commonly used formula, right? For example, if I ask 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus until 20, what is this sum? Simple is equal to 20 times 21 over 2. That's equal to 210. If I ask, for example, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus until, for example, 50, what is the answer? 50 times 51 over 2, which is equal to 25 times 51. And you can calculate this. Okay. Nigar, first, can you read the question?
Yes, of course. How many digits are there before the fifth eight of the following number? And long number.
Did you understand the question?
Yes.
As you see here, after the first 8, we have 1 5. After the
It's
second 8, we have 2 5s.
two five,
After the third 8, we have 3 5s,
three
right?
five.
And actually, in this pattern, we are writing this. Number 1, for example, after the first 8, I have 1 8, I have 1 5. After the second 8, right, I have 2 5s. After the third 8, I have 1, 2, 3. And after the fourth 8, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you just continue, for example, 49th 8, right? I have 8. How many fives? We have 49 fives. And this one is 50th 8. Okay, this one is 50th 8. The question is before the 50th 8, altogether here, how many digits are there? That's the question. Okay, if the question clear, you have 2 minutes. Let's see after, discuss it after 2 minutes. Well, Elmira, I think you didn't understand the question. It says how many digits are there, not how many A's, Elmira. How many digits? How many digits are there before the 50th eighth? Leila, how many digits are there before the fifth eighth? Can you answer this question? Before the fifth eighth, how many digits are there? Look at the screen, Leila, look at the screen. Look until here, right? Until here, how many digits we have? 4, 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And how many fives? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 5, 4, 8 altogether, how many? We have 14 digits before fifth 8, right?
Yes.
But now here the question is before the 50th 8, how many digits are there? Mariam, why 49? Why 50? Huh? Why?
No, first answer is incorrect. 49 is incorrect. But 50, I think it's 50 because look, 8, before 8 we have 1, 5, right? And I think it's logical because before 15th 8 there must be 15 fives, isn't it?
No, it's not a correct answer. It's wrong. Very, very wrong. Any other answer? Nigar, Ilkin, Sarah, and who else we have here? Sarah, Elmira, Mariam, Nigar, and
No, I don't know how. I haven't got idea.
No, I have an answer, but it is very big and I'm not sure in it.
what's your answer, Nigar?
Uh, 1,324, but I'm not sure.
1,324.
Yes. But also, I'm not sure in it.
1,000? Say again.
1,324.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, it's close, but not the correct answer. But very close. Anyway, because the right answer is 1,274. Okay, why is it so, guys? Here, all right, no problem. Mariam, Elmira, Leila, if you didn't understand, now you're going to get something new if you didn't understand. If you understand, it's a good thing. In the question, okay, it's saying that before the 50th eighth, right? Once again, I'm going to write here. If you look at the numbers, let me just write here. The first 8, the second 8, third 8, continue, and 49th 8, and 50th 8. If you look at the pattern, I just write 5. After the first 5, I have 1 5. After the second 8, I write again 2 more 5s. After the third 8, I write 3 more 5s. And after 49th 8, I write 8. And I write here 1, 2, 3, dot, dot. How many? 49 5s. Now here I have 50th 8, so I don't have to write this because the question is before the 50th 8, how many digits? Mariam, here the question is, I need to count all of these digits. How many digits do we have here? Now, first I will count 8s, okay? How many 8s do we have? In the first line, 1, second line, 2, third line. So number of 8s is equal to how many? It is 49, right? And now how about number of 5s? Okay, number of 5s, in the first line, I have 1 5. In the second line, I have 2 5s. In the third line, I have 3 5s and continue. In the last line, as you see here, we have 49 5s. And I have just written how to find the sum of the first n natural numbers, right? That's equal to the last number and the next number over 2, which is equal to 49 times 25, which is equal to, what is 49 times 25? That's equal to 1, 2, 2, 5. So that means that before 50th 8, we have used or we have written 1,225 fives. So now I need to find the total number of digits. So 5, it is 1,225. And how many 8s? It is 49. So that's equal to 1, 2, 7, 4. All together, here we have 1, 2, 7, 4. What is it? Digits are written before 50th 8s. Okay. Nigia, did you understand?
Yes, now I
I
understood.
mean, what was your mistake?
My mistake was in this formula. And
Okay. If you understood, okay, I'm going to change the question. Okay, now everybody try. Here, instead of this 50th, okay, instead of 50th, the same question. How about if I write 101th? Okay, how many digits are there before the 101th of the following number? 2 minutes. Leila, it's not correct. Ilkin, not correct. Nigar, it says before 101th. So you are not counting 101th.
Oh, okay. So now is it correct?
Now it is correct. Elmira, also your answer is correct.
What about me, Mr. Kasim? I sent you.
Yeah, Mariam, your answer is not correct. Close, but not correct. I don't know, how did he get 5,099? How?
First I took just 100 multiplied by 101 and over 2. I
Okay,
get,
okay, wait.
yes,
Okay, you are saying that
uh,
100 times 101 over 2 is equal to how much?
5,050.
Okay, number 2, how many eights do we have?
Oh, stop.
We have
I looked
100
at
eights,
the,
right?
yes, and plus 100. Yes.
5,150. Yes,
You
because we
know,
are adding.
I plus 49 because I looked at this solution. I
No,
mistake.
no. Here we are saying
Yes,
101th, right? So before this, we have 101.
I was
All right,
coming correctly.
good. Yeah, time passed so fast. I don't know why. Its time is up so quickly. What can we do? We will continue next time, and I will give you one paper. All right, try to practice those questions if you have time. Okay, if you practice and come to the close, we will go much faster. Okay, so now because I have another close, I had to finish this, guys. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. It's not a weekend, right? It's our first class, so we are going to have another class soon. Okay, see you on Thursday. Nigar, when is our next class?
Yes, on Thursday at 5.
Okay, good. I will see you on Thursday then. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye bye, Mr. Kazan.
Thank you, Leila. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Elmira.